A letter from Shazi. To bring brilliant minds from every nation together and solve the world's problems one positive pebble at a time. It will be we the people of the world that bring about the true change, peace, and love to all. Government solved no problems. If the intent was to do so, it would already be done. Wars, starvation, sickness, oppression, financial slavery, death, and destruction is what governments do best. With all the military might of every nation, governments use their power to destroy nations. The question is, why not use that might to bring to the hungry food, shelter the homeless, heal the sick, and so on? True representation of truth, freedom, and justice comes from we the people, and has never came from slick-talking politicians that will say whatever they have to get elected and then regulate away our freedom. There is no reason for a starving baby to exist in our world of today, but yet it goes on. There is no reason for wars and sickness, yet it continues. We must stop feeding the beast that is eating humanity alive. We, the people of all nations, have the power to bring about a literal heaven on earth. You, as an individual, have more power than you can possibly imagine. You have the power of the spoken word. You have the power of the pen. You have the power of your actions, and most of you have the power of love. It is time to use this power to make our world a better place. We are the founding fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, and cousins of our children and our children's children of the future. Into the future and beyond, what we do today will define the world that they live in tomorrow. Let us from every nation come together and make that future a great one. From Shazi, peace and love to all.
Hello everybody, it's old Shazi here out here in my mad science laboratory. I'm not sure if some of you are aware, but I got another YouTube channel called Shazi Radio. It was initially set up for alternative music, folks out there that try to get their music heard. Maybe you got a local band or something like that and you want your music heard. And so I set this radio station up so that people like myself, I'm a hack musician. I got a few tunes out there, but anyway, you can't get them on the regular media half the time without having to bribe somebody. So I set this radio station up so that everybody could have a chance to be heard. And so if you are interested, you want to send me an MP3 and I'll put it up here on the radio show. It has to be an MP3 because for some reason WAV files don't work very good, and I ain't got time to be transfer them over from WAV to MP3. But if you got your own band or sing or just want to tell a poem or something, or some bit of good word to somebody, then I'll put it up here on there. And speaking of that, I have a new .com now. It's shazizradio.com, and there's a chat room over there if you guys want to come over and say hi to me or something like that. I still do my live broadcast. I was on a different radio network, but now I'm on my own personal radio network. And so if you want to come over and talk about mad science or just come over and say hi, jump up over there to shazizradio.com. If you want to subscribe over there to Shazi Radio on YouTube, you can see some of the fun videos that I put over there or whatever. I'll probably start adding some more to it, and maybe if somebody's got a band and need a place to upload a video, then we'll put your band on there as well. So it's kind of a hobby in the works as far as that goes. But excuse me. Anyway, there's a whole lot of let me get something to drink here. Sorry about that. Good old glass of fresh iced tea. Anyway, like I was saying, there's a whole lot of crazy stuff going on in this world. And so me and a bunch of other networks have come together, and we're going to put on an episode this weekend called Shout It From a Mountain. And essentially it's about if you've ever had something that you wish the entire world would listen to, speak some common sense or some peace and love to the entire world, some message of hope or whatever, it's your opportunity to either call in live via Skype, same username, Shaziz on Skype. You can add me as a contact and call in live. But there's all kinds of networks going to rebroadcast this at the same time, and so we're hoping it'll turn into a big deal. And we want people represented from every nation, from all different countries and backgrounds and so on and so forth. It's just a we the people kind of thing. We're fed up with all the things that's going on in the world, and so we want to have our voices heard. And I want your voice heard as well. So if you're interested and you want to send me an MP3 to shaziz@yahoo.com, or just come on, call up live on Skype when the show's going on, you'll be able to get to via shaziz.com or shazizradio.com. There's a room that's called the Knights of the Round Table, and there's a little chat room in there, and the radio player, and you can listen in live shows and stuff like that. And we have a whole bunch of other hosts from other networks that are probably going to be putting their shows on there as well. So it's a place for some alternative media and some mad science and some hope, peace, and love kind of stuff. So be honored if you'd join me over there and listen in on the radio shows. And maybe you got a question on some of the videos that I've done and want to call me up or whatever, that's what it's all about. And I'm still doing the alternative energy. That's my ultimate goal, and love to talk to you about it. And so with all that said, check out shazizradio.com. Check out Shaziz Radio on YouTube, and then if you're interested and you want to call in on the Shout It From a Mountain event that we're putting together. And if this goes over real well, then hopefully we'll make a yearly thing of it. And every year, if you got something, we want everyone to be heard from all nations, all colors, creeds, backgrounds, belief systems, or whatever. Because in the short of it all of us people out here, we the people, we're not the ones that want to start the wars over in foreign nations, and we're not the one that want to send our children over there to kill or be killed or anything like that. We the people just trying to live our lives, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so adamant about alternative energy, is because I believe that it's a necessary thing that everybody gets independent, self-contained, and essentially, not having to be under the thumb of the man. And that's why I do what it is that I do, and hopefully I'm doing you some good by giving you some sort of information. But there's a lot of other like Russ from RWG Research. He's putting some things together, and he's been on the show once or twice. Muddy Mudman's been on the show as well. We've got my friend Steve from Ireland, and we've got my friend Cultus from Australia. So we're bringing people from I also got to remember my friend Dublin. He's in Spain right about now. We've got people, brilliant minds coming from every different nation, coming together, hoping to bring about some sort of real change at a we the people level, and spread some good positive information, throw some positive pebbles in the pond that'll span the test of the entire world, that we're all facing. And so we can make our world a better place, one positive pebble at a time. I got this saying that I say on my radio show all the time: we are the founding fathers, the mothers, the sisters, the brothers, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the nephews, the nieces of our children and our children's children's future. And what we do with that today will define the world that they live in tomorrow. And to me, that's a big responsibility. I want my grandchildren and my grandchildren's children to live in a world better than what we've had to deal with ourselves. So we know the world's kind of messed up, and it's up to we the people to fix it. And that's what this whole Shout It From the Mountain event's about, is bringing good people from all nations. There's a little translation in a few of the clips on there where I send a message out to in German and different languages and stuff like that, so that other folks can hear the message as well. And anybody out there who wants to make an MP3 with their message that they would want the whole world to hear, it's as simple as this. Imagine you're standing on top of the mountain and the entire world can hear what you got to say. and you speak from the heart and you tell what it is that you think could make this world a better place, or if you just want to say I love you or peace and love or whatever, just hey, I'm from Russia and I'm standing on this mountain right here, or I'm from China and I'm standing on this mountain, or Australia or Canada, Britain, Ireland, anywhere in this world, you're shouting it from the top of the mountain, and we the people of the world will be shouting from every mountain, every corner, every point of the globe. And to me, it's a good thing. If anything, it sends some positive ripples across the pond that I believe will continue to grow and benefit all of humanity, and that's what this whole deal is all about, is to literally try to make our world a better place, one positive pebble at a time. So with that said, I don't want to ramble on. I just want to say peace and love to everybody out there. I hope you stay tuned. I got a lot of more mad science going on, and if you have an opportunity to call in on the show, then call in on the show. If you don't have an opportunity and you just want to send a text or an email to one of the hosts or whatever, and have them read it on air, then whatever, spread some flyers out to your friends around the neighbors and neighborhood and that stuff like that. Shout it from the mountain, shout it from the couch, shout it from the street corner, that we're telling the elite, hey, you're not doing a good job, and we the people are gonna do it our way now. All right, so with that said, folks, take care, peace and love, and hope to hear you on the show there this weekend. Take care.
I am shouting from the top of a mountain in the United States. This is a message to the world from Shazi's. I love you all from every nation. You are my family, brothers and sisters from around the world. I only dream of peace and love for my children and yours. We should use this great gift called life and this beautiful planet to take care of one another. Let's put our differences aside and use all that we have to solve the problems of the world. We are the founding fathers, mothers, sisters, and brothers of our children. And our children's children's future. What we do today will define the world that they'll live in tomorrow. Peace and love to everyone from all over the planet. I love you all.
Now let's try it in Chinese.
我大海从顶部的一座山在美国这一条消息到世界，从我爱你所有的来自你是我的家庭的兄弟和姐妹，从我的梦里的我的孩子们的爱与和平，世界各地每个国家的是真。和你，我们应该使用成为生活这么大一个礼物，和这个美丽星球照顾另一个，让我们抛开我们之间的分歧，和所有使用我们必须解决世界问题的我们是创始者母亲姐妹和我们的孩子和我们孩子们子孙后代的未来。什么我们做今天将定义他们生活在明天的世界的兄弟。对每个人都从星球上所有的爱与和平，我爱你所有。
Let's try it in French.
Je crie du haut d'une montagne dans les États-Unis, c'est un message au monde de Shaziz. J'aime vous tous de chaque nation, dont vous êtes mes frères et sœurs de famille dans le monde. Je rêve seulement de la paix et de l'amour pour mes enfants et le vôtre. Nous devrions utiliser ce grand cadeau appelé la vie et cette planète beautifule pour occuper l'un de l'autre. Laisse-moi de côté nos différences et utilise tout que nous devons résoudre les problèmes du monde. Nous sommes les sœurs de mère, de père, de fondation et les frères de nos enfants et notre children. L'avenir que nous faisons aujourd'hui définira le monde dans lequel ils vivent demain. La paix et l'amour à chacun de partout dans la planète. J'aime vous tous.
Let's say it in German.
Ich schreie von der Spitze eines Bergs in den Vereinigten Staaten. Das ist eine Nachricht zur Welt von Shaziz. Ich liebe sie alle von jeder Nation. Sie sind meine Familiengeschwister aus der ganzen Welt. Ich träume nur von Frieden und Liebe zu meinen Kindern und Erich. Wir sollten dieses große Geschenk genannt Leben verwenden und dieser beautiful Planet, um aufeinander aufzupassen, legt unsere Unterschiede beiseite und verwenden alles, dass wir die Probleme der Welt beheben müssen. Sind wir die Mutterschwestern der Staatsmänner aus der Zeit der Unabhängigkeitserklärung und Brüder unserer Kinder und unseres Childrens Zukunft. Was wir tun, heute wird die Welt definieren, in der sie morgen leben.
Let's say it in Italian.
Sto urlando dalla cima di una montagna negli Stati Uniti che questo è un messaggio al mondo da Shazi, che ti amo tutto da ogni nazione, che si sono mia famiglia, fratelli e sorelle da tutto il mondo, che sogno solo pace e amore per i miei figli, e tu dovremmo usare questo grande dono chiamato vita e questo pianeta beautiful di prendersi cura di un altro, permette di mettere da parte le nostre differenze e utilizzare tutto ciò che abbiamo deve risolvere i problemi del mondo. Siamo i padri fondatori, madri, sorelle e fratelli dei nostri figli e i nostri bambini per bambini futuri, quello che oggi definiremo il mondo che vivono nel domani. Pace e amore a tutti da tutto il pianeta, vi amo tutti.
Say it in Japanese.
私はこのメッセージは世界にシャジスすべてのあなたは私の家族の兄弟と姉妹だけ、私の子供たちの愛と平和の夢を見る世界中のすべての国からあなたを愛してからアメリカ合衆国の山の上から叫んでいます。私たちライフと呼ばれるこの偉大な贈り物を使用する必要があります。あなたとこの美しい惑星1つの別の世話をする私たちの創業脇に置くし、すべてが我々を使用することができます。私たちの子供や将来何か今日を定義します。彼らが生きる世界で明日の私たちの子供の兄弟と我々の建国の父の母の姉妹は世界の問題を解決する必要があります。平和と愛から誰もが地球上私はあなたのすべてが大好きです。
Say it in Korean.
이것은 내 가족, 형제, 자매에서만 평화와 내 아이들을 위한 사랑의 꿈세계는 모든 나라에서 모두 당신을 사랑하는 실지지에서 세계에, 메시지는 미국에서 산 꼭대기에서 소리 있어. 당신 우리 인생이라니 큰 선물을 사용해야 하고이 뷰티풀 행성 서로 알아서 하자. 우리의 차이 제쳐놓고 우리 모두 사용 우리의 아이들 및 우리의 아이들의 아이들의 미래에 무엇을 오늘 정의 내일 그들이 사는 세상의 형제 우리 건국의 아버지 어머니 자매는 세계 문제를 해결하기 위해 있다. 평화와 사랑의 모든 행성에서 모든 사람에게 당신을 다 사랑합니다.
Say it in Portuguese.
Estou gritando do topo de uma montanha nos Estados Unidos. Isto é uma mensagem ao mundo de Shazis. Amo todos vocês de cada nação. Daqui vocês são os meus irmãos de família, irmãs ao redor do mundo. Só sonho de paz e amor pelas minhas crianças. E o seu devemos usar este grande presente chamado vida e este planeta beautiful para cuidar um de o outro. Deixam de lado as nossas diferenças e usam tudo o que temos de resolver os problemas do mundo. Somos as irmãs de mães de pais de fundação e irmãos das nossas crianças e o nosso children's, o futuro que fazemos hoje definirá o mundo que eles vivem em amanhã. Paz e amor a todo mundo por todos os lados do planeta. Amo todos vocês.
Say it in Russian.
Я кричу от вершины горы в Соединенных Штатах. Это является сообщением к миру от Шазис. Я люблю вас всех от каждой нации. Вы являетесь моими семейными братьями и сестрами со всего света. Я только мечтаю о мире, любви к моим детям и ваш. Мы должны использовать этот большой подарок, названный жизнью, и эта beautiful планета, чтобы заботиться друг о друге, позволяет, откладывает нашу разницу и использует все, что мы должны решить проблемы мира. Мы являемся сестрами матерей и отцов, основателей и братьями наших детей, нашего children's будущее, что мы делаем сегодня, определить мир, в котором они живут завтра. Мир и любовь к каждому от на всем протяжении планеты. Я люблю вас всех.
Spanish.
Grito de la cumbre de una montaña en los Estados Unidos. Este es un mensaje al mundo de Shazis. Amo a todos ustedes de cada nación de la que ustedes son mis hermanos de familia y hermanas alrededor del mundo. Solo sueño con paz y amor por mis niños y el suyo. Deberíamos usar este gran regalo llamado la vida y este planeta beautiful para tener cuidado el uno del otro. Dejan de lado nuestras diferencias y usan todo lo que tenemos que solucionar los problemas del mundo. Somos las hermanas de madres de padres de fundación y hermanos de nuestros niños y nuestro children's futuro. Lo que hacemos hoy definirá el mundo en el cual ellos viven mañana. Paz y amor a cada uno de todas partes del planeta. Amo a todos ustedes.
Peace and love, everybody.